Now, first up for our first segment, kicking it off, we thought we'd chill, sit back a little bit, like on the living room couch, chat with some friends. So I have brought 3 friends with me to talk to you on stage. These are some of our amazing and very talented mixer partners who are joining us up here. So I'm actually going to let them introduce themselves because I want you guys to shamelessly plug your channels, where people can watch you live, where you guys do your song and dance and do all your mixer magic. So first of course, we have the wonderful
Pixel Princess 80. I stream Mixer.com, Pixel Princess 80.
Nice.
On Twitter, it's Pixel Princess 80. Pretty easy.
And what do you
to find.
primarily stream?
I do Minecraft, Overwatch, and I'm getting into Fortnite. Really big.
Nice. Who's your main in Overwatch?
It used to be Diva, but now I'm kind of going Zenyatta.
Oh, you're cheating on Diva a little bit. All right.
Getting a little out of practice with her.
I'm a Mercy Reinhardt. Depending on what I want to do, I either want to heal or I definitely just want to shield and bash people with a hammer. Only in video games. And what's the new game you're getting into?
Fortnite.
Really? We actually had the developers up here yesterday.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I know you were probably busy up here, didn't quite catch it. But yeah, he actually walked us through like the whole launch and how excited they are, and lots of fun with some of the streamers who are streaming the game. So
I really love that game. Yeah.
Next to you, we have the redhead herself. She's making my red beard look bad.
Here. I'm Lena Axios. You can find me on any sort of social media by the name Lena Axios.
You're branded too. You got the shirt.
Yes, actually, Uncool Kev, who's in chat right now, made me this shirt. And on the back of it says Mixer's Mermaid, which is what I am.
That's pretty dope. That's awesome.
I love this shirt.
Thank you for joining us. And what do you usually stream?
I'm a variety stream. I stream anything from old school games like Banjo-Kazooie all the way up to Overwatch, Destiny, anything I can get my hands on, really.
Excited for Destiny 2?
I am very excited.
I took 2 days off work, by the way.
I waited in line for
My
over
boss is
2
actually
hours.
somewhere here. Don't let him know. I was like, oh, I need some recovery time from PAX. I need to take a couple of days off because I'm really excited for Destiny.
I'm getting in the day of the release, but I'm getting in like 10 at night.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I won't be able to play it until the next day.
Hunter, Titan, or Warlock?
Titan all day.
What?
Titan.
Titan all day. I was a year 1 Hunter, but then I switched it up and I realized, nah, I'm too squish. I gotta go Titan.
I've always been Titan. I have one of each, just so I could try each out and see, the differences.
I can't do that. That's too much. I tried, but it took too much commitment.
Yeah. Well, they're not all 400. I'm not that. No.
Fair enough.
I mean, they're 40. That's good enough.
Nice. And Ghost.
Ghost from Texas. Do lots of developmental streams with Waffles. I think everybody knows Waffles, a little interactive alien.
Yep.
We do everything from Minecraft, variety games. I love puzzle platformers. I actually found one here at PAX that I'm really excited about called Once Upon a Puppet.
Really? I haven't heard of this.
They're releasing at the end of like next year, and it is like Little Nightmares quality level. So I mean, I'm super pumped about.
So you really love like those 2D, 3D kind of platforms?
Yeah, any of those atmospheric puzzle platforms.
Limbo, I'm sure.
Oh, Limbo, Inside, Ori and the Blind Forest, all of those are great.
Nice, nice. You see the Ori 2 announcement at E3 this year?
I did. I am definitely looking forward to playing that one.
Spoiler alert, it's really, really good, by the way. It's really good.
You ruined it now.
No. One thing you might be interested too is we have Cuphead here. I don't know if you got your hands on that one. So it's got boss fights, but it actually has platforming levels. A lot of people have missed that note.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually like boss level, platform level.
Nice.
Infinite bad guys. It's not about clearing the screen. It's about getting from point A to point B and without dying. You can only get hit 3 times, so it's pretty brutal.
Sounds pretty tough, yeah.
But I think you might like that one. And then
Have you played Dauntless yet?
No.
Oh yeah, I'm actually one of the Dauntless partners. So that's a big like Monster Hunter type boss fighting game. That game gets really, really tough. So
interesting. I'm
cool
excited
to see them up here too.
Always the problem. Too many games.
Yeah,
never
exactly.
enough time. But thanks again for everyone for joining us. We are here, if you haven't been able to tell. I know a lot more people are piling on. We're here live from PAX West 2017. I've got 3 wonderful mixer partners up here. We're going to talk a little bit about PAX West. If you have questions, if you want to chat, we do have you guys up right here so you can say hello. You guys are awesome. Look at that. Ty agrees. Cuphead is lit. It is lit, by the way. And it does come out at the end of the month, so it's pretty exciting. Lucky's Tale is another one you guys actually, you mentioned you liking Banjo-Kazooie kind of games and platforming. You want to get your hands on Lucky's Tale. It actually will switch into side-scrolling and then non-side-scrolling and 3D and then out of 3D, so it's a little interesting of a game. Cool. Yeah, not a lot of footage out there of it yet, but that one's actually a really good one. So, and there's actually, I see partners in here too, if I looked right. Might even be some partners in there. Nice.
Annie.
Back to PAX West, though. I'm kind of curious, whose first PAX is this? Are you guys all PAX vet? Is it first PAX?
Sixth.
PAX PAX veteran.
Yeah. My first PAX West, but
Oh, is it really? Okay.
yeah.
So it is
I've been to
different.
six of them. so
East,
far.
South, and all that.
Yeah, I've been to all 3 Souths, 2 East, and then the first West. So.
Nice. Now, first PAX, you guys got
First
in.
convention ever.
First convention ever. Well, welcome to Convention Life.
Yes.
I hope you wore really comfortable shoes and have a lot
Not
of.
yesterday, but today I did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So my first con was this one about 5 years ago. I wore some very, I won't say the brand, but I wore some very flat, stylish white lace shoes that are super trendy but very uncomfortable and no support. And my feet felt like they were bleeding and falling off. So as a con tip, yeah, water, battery pack, and comfy shoes definitely is the only way I survive.
I feel like before my next convention, I'm gonna have to train for the Olympics or something.
Right?
You know.
You almost have to.
Yeah.
I think I'm mentally prep. You're practicing at home, getting your jogging in, and then hand sanitizer, as Lena mentioned, very important.
Yeah.
You do a lot of handshaking, and while you can keep clean, you never know quite who else has washed their hands.
Yeah.
I wrote up a
exactly.
list a couple of PAXs ago, and I always share it every time a PAX comes up, so there's a lot of first people's times going, and it's battery backups, lots of water, the hand sanitizers.
I went over that list and made sure I had everything.
Yeah, been building off of it every year.
Nice, nice. Now, I don't know if you guys have gotten a chance or if you queued up, but I thought it was pretty dope. They had the streamer lounge on the other side.
I actually
where,
did, yes.
I think I saw you in there, where you guys actually got to stream live. I bet that was a little bit different. I know it's a bit chaotic and loud here, but I have to imagine it's a bit different, but a bit cool to be able to go remote streaming.
I ended up playing duos PUBG with the hubby, and we won.
You got chicken dinner.
Yes.
Nice.
So that was pretty awesome.
Are you jabbing at me? Did you hear about yesterday's?
Oh, we watched.
That was only the second time I ever got a chicken dinner.
I know
so-
Ghost watched it. So yeah, I failed miserably and I got Superman punched. I had Uzi with full clips, missed for 3 flights of stairs of chasing in front of the guy who's player unknown himself. And then I came out the door and this girl baited me. She ran and cut left and I ran out and she didn't have a
A lot
gun.
more practice.
I hope there's a highlight of that.
I'm pretty sure I heard production saying they were going to put that in the highlight clip. But the worst part was there was 100 people here and you were there too.
Yep.
And you just heard the whole crowd go, oh. And then I got this disappointed dad commentary on my lap. But I mean, that's what PAX West is about. Having fun here. Playing games as well. I'm kind of curious. Some of you have been pretty busy hanging out in the partner lounge, talking with other partners, but I didn't know if anyone get a chance to play any games on the show floor.
I've only got to play a couple. It was over in the indie game area.
What'd you get to play? They're indie games, but do you have any
I
experience?
can't remember exactly what they were. There was this one. I think it was a Pixel something, but we jumped around and it was pretty cool because
Nice.
doing the different mechanics of it, it was so different than any other little square jumping game that I've played before, and it was different uses of gravity and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Nice. I like the indie mega booth area because it basically can highlight all those smaller, little lesser known games, sometimes only made by 2 or 3 people. And so I believe it's on the 6th floor. I actually don't know. I've been strapped to the couch all day, all packed, so I don't know if we've covered it yet or we're going to cover it later on today. But I do know there's some great content up there where they have all sorts of interactive games. That's the first time. Forgive me, again, there's so many, I don't remember the name, but there was one where a guy was in VR and he had a bomb in front of him, but then that's it. All he could do is touch it and interact with it. And then the guy next to him had the directions of how to disarm, the 10 different bombs, and basically auditorially, the guy watching had to explain the facets of the bomb. Keep talking and no one explodes. Thank you, Tag. And then the other person has to flip through a manual and find out which bomb part it is, and he's like, okay, oh shit, okay, it's this wire, and then he's got to clip because the whole time there's a timer ticking.
We played that game on stream a few years ago.
Did you?
Yeah, we'd do it over voice, so some of the other moderators and stuff like that, my channel would do the bomb defusing, and I tried to defuse
Oh
it.
man,
It's pretty
That
crazy.
game ends friendships.
that game ends friendships. Is that from personal experience?
Pretty close. We were getting mad at each other and be like, no, you didn't tell me right, or you didn't do it right, and it was
Kalimba,
intense.
that was for me. There's a game called Kalimba that came out, I think a year or 2 ago. That was a friendship test one because you have to move at the same time and platform, and if one of you dies, you both die. So you have to platform at the same time, and that's another great game. But I was just saying, I love the indie booth because it highlights little small pockets of awesome game, like the little bomb disarming one, stuff like that. What about you, Lena? Have you been able to check anything out?
I haven't, but I plan on doing that today and tomorrow.
I think today and tomorrow is your checkout day, right?
Pretty much free.
Anything
for
you're
these
excited
days.
about?
The Exploding Kittens booth.
Yeah, you were trying to tell me about this earlier.
Yeah.
What is?
Apparently, you
'Cause
said
you
it
don't
was like
like
a video
kittens.
or something, right?
No,
I don't
Exploding
like
Kittens
cats.
is a card game.
Sorry about your cat.
So I know
don't
Exploding
like
Kittens, the
cats.
card game, but was this the card game?
They had like a fuzzy wall thing with the cat, I guess. I don't know.
Like
And they
cat
had little
fur?
buttons you could push.
Okay.
And it's like, for $1 you could get a surprise. You could hit it like 6 different times or however many different times. They'll do different little surprises. And there's like a slit in the fur, and you just like, they throw stuff at you. Like this one guy, they threw rose petals in his face and then dropped a few roses on the ground. This other guy, they threw, what was it? It was like some cabbage. They just threw some cabbage on the ground.
So you pay to have food thrown at you.
Well, no, it's not only that. Like, if you can purchase the game, that's where you purchase everything at.
Right.
But they also have like this surprise button for you,
Oh.
but you don't know what you get.
So it's like a little interactive experience. And
it's
sometimes
really-
they throw cabbage at your shoes.
Pretty much, yeah.
I seen someone get like little fairy wings, and then other people got asparagus. So
I wonder if they just went to like a dollar store and just bought like one of everything.
that's what it seems like.
Either way, it's worth it.
That's what I like about PAX, is you have different experiences like that, different little interactivity from the little stuff to the big stuff. Like they have dinosaurs here. I think there's like,
I'm getting all
last
of
I counted like 10 dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs, dragons, like everything here is
Right.
crazy.
I've agreed. I think we came to a consensus yesterday that no PAX can start without a minimum of 10 dinosaurs or dragons.
Yeah.
I even think somebody wrote an article and rated them, like video games. Like, this is a 9 out of 10 dragon. This is a 10 out. The Ark one, I think, has a big dinosaur.
they have a T-Rex and then they have the Raptor, and you can actually get on both of them and
Oh, you
take
can mount
pictures.
them?
I am going to do that before it's all said and
I
done.
smell a selfie in the
I'm a big
making
fan of
over there.
ours.
Big line for it.
It's a big line.
Oh,
All
it
right.
is.
Maybe I can flash my mixer badge and they may let me up.
Do it.
Maybe.
I think I saw somebody climb up there with like a T-Rex outfit too.
Oh my
you
God.
see that?
I did not
The little
see that.
inflatable T-Rexes. I think I saw someone like mounted the Raptor and they were like, "This is how baby dinosaurs are made."
I saw a Halo Spartan mount that.
You what?
I saw a Halo Spartan mount the Raptor.
You
that
did?
was hilarious. So instead of the gun that they had provided, they had their own gun.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
There's some cross pollination there. Get like a Spartan on the Raptor. That'd be pretty cool. I think the cosplays could have fun with that. What about you, Ghost?
Besides, like Once Upon a Puppet was one of the ones that I really got attracted to, mainly because of the art style and the music.
What's
But
Upon a
another
Puppet
game
again?
was what's that?
And what's Upon a Puppet again?
It's a like one of those atmospheric puzzle platformers. So
right.
very much like synonymous with Little Nightmares and that art style
nice.
and the way it happens. So you're like a little Pinocchio puppet that's wandering through the world. So there's not much backstory yet. They're not releasing until the end of 2019 or 2018. So
I'm
yeah.
curious.
The other good one that I saw was Eco. They're in the indie game booth, and so it's imagine like the resource gathering of Fortnite crossed with Little Big Planet, but then everything you do has an environmental impact. So you go harvest like flowers, and then the deers have nothing to eat, and then the wolves have nothing to eat, and you can cause like this big ecological collapse if you don't gather resources
You
properly.
can almost destabilize the entire
Exactly,
world.
yeah. And then your goal, I believe, at the end is to try to build like this orbital, can't even talk. The orbital launcher to try to get a satellite into space at
So the
end
goal
of
is
a
basically to get a
30-day
satellite
thing.
in space.
Exactly, but without damaging
Without
the
ruining the
environment.
entire
Yeah.
world.
And so it's about on the same art style as Fortnite. So
like
a lot
the
of the
idea.
flat colors and the randomly generated type of worlds and stuff.
Nice. I like the idea that you can have multiple approaches to it as
Yeah,
well. Like
yeah.
you just don't,
It was
doesn't have to
pretty
be
neat.
one copy and paste go into it. You can do different things. You can
I think they're
interact
going
in
into
different ways.
Yeah, I think they're going into open beta at the end of 2017. End of this
On
year.
PC?
I believe so. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That might be a good one. So you have checked it out, or are you gonna go?
Yeah, no, we did check it out.
Nice.
It was pretty cool. Got to talk to a developer.
Nice.
You know,
One thing
see
I
if they-
love about this is opportunities to be able to like chat with the developers.
Absolutely.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, have you guys had a chance to like even like nerd out with some of your favorite, or hit up some of them?
I ended up on the way to the convention yesterday. I was walking with a coworker of mine, Chris, and we were about a block away from the convention. And I kind of look over and I see somebody, and I'm like, "Guy looks really familiar. He's got a Winter Chicken Dinner T-shirt, had an exhibitor badge," and I was like, "I think that's Player Unknown. Like I do." And so my coworker is just like, "Whatever, I'll go ask him." So he asked him, and he's like, "Yeah," and I got a selfie with him on the
Did
street.
you?
So that was cool. Yeah, he was doing that right before he came here for the thing yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I blanked that out of my mind every time I think about Player. I have to have like an emotional
Bad
recovery
flashbacks.
period from that because the flashbacks are just
Yeah.
too painful right now. I thank God I got my selfie before we did that with him because I think afterwards it would have been like, nah, kid,
He's like,
not so much, not so much. One thing I love about this as well, I saw you guys over here the last day. We do have the Mixer Partner Lounge.
Yeah.
And this is one of the first times, really, as Mixer's been growing, we had the big rebrand in May. We started to go to a couple cons when we were, pre-Mixer in the Beam phases. But I feel like this is the first con we've really been big and had a big partner lounge, and a ton of you guys have come out. I have to ask some of that experience there, being able to just meet all these partners for the first time. Sounds like some really great conversations happening too. I'm even hearing like future collaborations or something happening going on. Kind of maybe share a little bit about that experience that people kind of don't get to see at home.
I'm loving it, meeting people here and then going, out to different events and stuff at night and everything, meeting all the different partners. I've got at least 3 people I'm going to be doing collabs with and co-streaming and stuff when I get back.
That's exciting.
I'm really excited. I've known all these people. I've watched some of their streams, seen them talking in Discords and things like that. But actually to get to meet them, it's pretty awesome.
It's a different experience. Because then you get to meet, their quirks, their personalities. You click with certain people and you're like, wow, I feel like I can really vibe maybe with these 3 people. And then I'm hoping you guys then go home and create some pretty badass co-streams out of them.
What I really did notice is everybody's so approachable. We're all kind of on different levels. Some of us have more followers or viewers than others and stuff, but everybody's so approachable. It's we're all one family here.
I was gonna say, if anything, it offers opportunities for bigger streamers to help little streamers or medium streamers. Because of what I've noticed with a lot of the Mixer partners, and correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, with the collaboration opportunities like that, I see lots of areas where you guys can help each other. Mm-hmm. Because as you guys all grow, the whole thing grows.
Right.
And I think that's it's pretty dope. To be honest, I think it's exciting.
I love it.
Yeah, I noticed when I first came to Beam, when it was still Beam, that I had virtually no followers, no following, no community, any of that. And all of the partner streamers, even people who weren't partnered then but are partnered now, who had good numbers at the time, they help those smaller streamers. They don't care who you are, where you come from, what your background is. If you're a streamer, they want to help you. So as becoming a partner, and even before I was partnered, if I even never got partnership, I would still be doing that. I like to bring people up. I don't like to be anywhere by myself. So and everybody in there is just as genuine as they are on stream, and that's another thing I really appreciate. Everybody is just real, and I love it.
Yeah, it's different in a digital persona versus a real persona. Granted, you guys put your faces out there on camera, you have fun with these communities, and I've watched all 3 of you stream actually, lurking in there, just hanging out. But it's different meeting people in person. And again, last night I think there was a restaurant nearby, and I was having dinner there with my wife, and then I realized there was a bunch of partners. You guys just took over this whole pool hall. They were you guys rolled in 25 deep, and they were we don't have a table that big, so they just gave you the party room?
We didn't plan it either, though. A few of my friends, we had reservations at a table. We came in and there was a group here, group there, and then just everybody was just kind of mingling, and it's
nice.
It was the
You all saw the logo, and then essentially wait a minute, and then because next thing I know, I ran over there and I'm like, wait a minute, this is a room just full of partners.
It is.
Something that doesn't happen every day,
and we just happened to show up there.
Nice.
So.
But getting to meet people in real life, that's got to be a great experience. So.
It is. I'm naturally nervous, but I'm getting over it.
I see you slinging your business cards to make sure you're making those contacts and those connections.
Of course.
Yeah.
I do have to say, she's just as weird and funny and awkward on stream as she is off stream. The faces I get from her.
We see on camera is who I am off
I hear Lena. I do hear Lena has faces.
Yeah.
I won't make you make.
Does chat want to see a face?
Oh yeah.
I think chat.
I don't know.
You have signature Lena faces. I hear about this.
I don't know.
There's about
not
20
necessarily
different ones.
signature faces. I just kind of make it up as I go.
There you go.
There you go.
Yep.
Matt, you be quiet. Just kind of whatever I feel like doing at the time.
That's great.
This has been all week. Her and I have been staying together at our friend Shikari's house, and all week I turn around and she's got some other weird face going on.
The reason being is because
Lena.
she is so easy to creep out. It's so much fun.
So you just.
See? Took less than a second. She's already creeped out.
Ghost, you've been here hanging out with the partners as well.
Yeah, this is my, like I said, my 6th PAX. I remember the first PAX that I was actually a partner at. I was in the first wave of partners when they opened up applications in 2015.
Yeah, it was back in the day.
Yeah, way back in the day. And we were at PAX South 2016. And I like telling the story just to kind of show perspective. But at PAX South 2016, it was me, T-Love, Matt, James, and Graf. That was it. We were the only representation of Beam at the time.
That was back in
At
baby
that,
Beam days.
2 years later, there's now this huge booth. You know, all these people, lots of support, lots of other partners and stuff, and it's so good. I've met several of them, you know, at previous PAXs, but it's really kind of cool to put like a face to, you know, somebody like you humanize people, like, because you get to meet them in real life and see that they're just as quirky as they are on stream, and you know they're being legitimate, and, you know, all that. So it's really cool meeting new people. I like it.
It's really exciting.
Yeah.
Again, that's why I love it. And I know I'm new. This is actually my first time meeting some of you real person. I think we might have met at E3 or...
I wasn't at E3, probably PAX East.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah. Well, it's a ginger beard. I recognize the ginger beard. Another fellow ginger beardian. But,
You got a little red.
there you go. But I love the idea that we get together and, you know, doing my research, seeing Mixer, Beam, Roto Mixer, and going from 5 people huddled in the corner maybe to now this ginormous booth.
Yeah.
And this is just like we're still in year 1 of the Mixers phase now of Beam. And
Right.
very
Exactly.
excited to see where it goes, but very excited to have you 3. Thank you for joining on stage again. One last time, like, where can people like find your Mixer channels? You are mixer.com/
Pixel Princess 80.
Lena Axios.
Goes from Texas.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you all have a great rest of your PAX West. I'll stop bugging you and annoying you and taking up your time. Meantime, you beautiful people need to buckle up because we're just kicking things off here at PAX West 2017, and we've got more footage starting right now.